It's finally here, everyone, the Farewell Shinsengumi arc, and boy, we can do no turning back now. This is where stuff gets even more serious than what it was. You thought just dealing with everything from like the whole Shogun assassination arc. No, there's no time to wait because we got some big troubles with the Shinsengumi and could potentially be seeing Kondo's death sometime soon. And also, just a little quick thing, if you didn't see my actual, version 2 opening video, I pretty much gave a little in-depth version of, what I pretty much thought of the opening, so if you want to see it there, it's right there. And from pretty much from this point on, unless there's one episode I really want to do a live reaction about, but until we get to that point, I want to do reviews from just this point onward. I had my fun with live reactions on there, but, you know, I am a reviewer first, and live reactions are a little second thing. They're fun, but they get tiring over a while, so I thought I'd just say that right now. But we're just going to kick straight onto this. And just seeing that there's just no time to rest as we see the Shogun's death. And just, oh my god, I felt so bad for Saratobi and Zenzo. Like, when they were just holding out and it's just like Zenzo just there, just walking off saying, I'm nothing. Like, Gintoki's still injured as well. Like, he's really fucked up through this whole situation. Like, we couldn't save our friend at all. And just the one bit that got me is when you saw Kagura seeing Soyohime at her brother's funeral, and she's just watching, and she can't say anything, she can't do anything, and Shinpashi's there with it, and she just runs off. It didn't even have to say, but you know, Kagura, she was tearing up there. You know, she couldn't deal with that stuff there. She couldn't bear her friend going through this kind of sadness. And it's just what the Shogun did, although out of great respect, is I trust you guys, that's why I'm not bringing my boys in here. But that's ultimately what he got him killed. And just the commander-in-chief as well, when he was there against Shigeshige, just sitting there having a smoke. Oh, so fucking badass. He's just I have one lord I was loyal to. I'm not gonna tip my hat off to you so easy. I'm not gonna wag my tail for you. And it's just finding out that he got replaced, and now Sasaki is the Mimawagumi are in fucking charge now. Him and Nabume. I'm that shit is going down right there. And just honestly, one thing I can definitely say about this episode is artistically, holy shit, it was amazing. I know a lot of people had a few little issues with the Shogun Assassination's art and a little bit of this animation for a little bit of it, but definitely for the start of this episode, they really went out with all the rain, all the effects and all that. Everything looked absolutely perfect, and it's just one of the most manliest moments in all time. And if you would never shared a drink with a person you call your friend, or had any kind of emotional moment, you won't understand how deep that meaning was when you saw Kondo Gintoki having a fucking drink and pouring the third cup for their friends, the Shogun up in heaven. And I adored that. I absolutely applaud. He's there having a drink with him, saying that, just talking about shit and all that, saying, hey, we failed the country and stuff. It's I promise I would protect this for him, and just throwing the third cup in the sky so he may drink in the heavens. I'm Kondo, that is so fucking manly. That is so fucking cool. It's and just Gintoki there, just he had the drink and he's I never got to repay you after everything you did for us during the whole Shogun stuff. And it's let's and it'd be nice to all three of us finally have a drink like that. It's just and just the whole point of him saying, you know, this isn't the time to be saying goodbyes or farewells if we're all drinking right now, having a laugh and enjoying ourselves. There's no time to cry. And it's just then finding out that the Mimawagumi are actually apprehending Kondo and the fucking commander-in-chief as well, because they're they're pulling this shit saying oh, you're the guys that fucking did it and all that, you're the ones that failed it, so just fail for not being able to protect the Shogun, you should die and all that, you should get executed. And just Kondo just leaving like a manly man. He's just tell my boys, I want you to tell my boys something, Edo still needs you. They don't need me. And I'm oh, this is why Kondo is one of the best, man. He's he's so fucking manly. And that is the one thing, every time I have to say about Kondo is a lot of people make fun of him because he's the more jokester, you know, it's all about Hijikata Soga. No. There's a reason why he commands the fucking demon. He controls that monster Soko, and that's because he is such a fucking boss when he needs to be. And it's so fucking good, and it's so strong. like, honestly, when Gintoki, like, came back after the Shinsengumi found out, very, like, the fucked up thing of them seeing, like, him disappearing in the police car, and then, like, the Mimawari are like, dude, you can't. Like, they explain the situation, like, you can't, man. Like, even some of the Mimawari are like, yeah, guy, you can't. Like, I'm sorry. And then they just go nuts and all that, and just Gintoki just walking in on a stick and all that, and he's just, like, looking at him, he's like, I couldn't do anything. Like, I'm sorry, man. And then they had a little talk, and they decided to talk about it, saying, we want to rescue Boss. We need to rescue him. You know, we owe him our lives. Like, he's done everything for us. And even Sogo's like, like, we're going to get him, man. Like, we need to do something. And, like, and that's the thing, or, like, what Hijikata is, like, having the smoke, and he's like, we can't, man. We've got to leave it. Like, we can't do anything on this point and all that. We got to respect, like, I want to respect his wishes. But that doesn't mean that I want to be in the same boat with you. And it's just like, as of today, the Shinsengumi are abolished. And I'm like, when I saw him have that smoke for one last time, and he fucking smiled at them, and he's like, and like Sogo was just like that in, you know, that in the Chief I know, like that, like the Chief, like we can't, like how can we disagree with you when you pull a face like that? And then in like Ethame Brotherhood fashion, fucking what Hijikata does at the end of the episode, looking up at the sky, no clouds, no nothing, sunny as anything. It's raining today, and a single tear. And I'm like, if people don't know, if you've never seen Ethame Brotherhood, that is one of my most favorite fucking lines ever in anime, because it's so, like, fucking good. It's so strong, and Hijikata, like, recreating that is just, that's the perfect character to do it with, because he's exactly like Roy Mustang. And right there, it's just like, if there was a good dub of Gintama, I would actually imagine, like, Hijikata's voice to have, like, Roy Mustang. Like, that is the perfect voice for him. But other than that, Jesus Christ, like, that was a really emotional episode. Even when, like, he's there trying to sort shit out on his own, like, and he's dreaming about, like, Kondo's getting his head beheaded like that. I remember when I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? They didn't just kill Kondo like that today. I was like, I remember that in the manga. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I had to reread that chapter and then realize, oh, it's just a dream sequence. Whew, whew. I'm okay. But next week, we're getting everyone involved. And you've seen what that opening's saying. A lot of people are going to be involved getting their boys back. You know, there's a reason why this arc is called Farewell Shinsengumi, and you can see it already set in motion as we've already got shit going down immediately in this arc. So I'm very much excited for this one. It's going to be a really good one. There's going to be some crazy stuff. If people thought that the whole Shogun assassination arc was going to be the best arc, then boy oh boy, you guys are in for a treat, because we just got 7 weeks in a row of plain awesomeness. We're probably going to get another. We're probably going to get just 2 months, like an entire half a year, I'd imagine, or just Gintama, or just insanely just amazing material, and I cannot wait for that. Like, you guys are just going to be in a treat, and you're going to enjoy it, and you're going to love it. And honestly, guys, it's fucking great. Honestly, like, this is like a 9.5. Like, artistically, it's a 10. Like, it's a fucking perfect meaning. 9. This is probably one of the strongest setups the series has had. Like, this is a really good way. Like, never have we seen, like, fucking, like, Kondo like that in this much deep shit before. And just seeing, like, everyone, even Otai in the preview, she's like, yo, my man, like, you know, I better be seeing a smooch. I better be seeing a little kiss, all of that, between those two and all that after this. I want to be seeing something at the end of this series. I want to be seeing, like, fucking Kondo and her hook up or something like that. That's what I want to see. I want to see them in some little garden somewhere having a little kid or some shit like that. That's what I want to see. But, you know, they better not be doing anything like that with my boy. I'm just saying. Honestly, that's all from me. I want to thank you much for watching as always. Hope you enjoyed kind of going back to the review sort of format with this, because I know a lot of people have missed it, and I know a lot of people have been mixed about the live reactions that I've been doing. Also, there's been quite a few people that have enjoyed it, because, you know, I've shared tears and I shared, like, raw emotion with it. But then as well, you know, I think I'm kind of more used to this style of like this. But, you know, that doesn't mean that I won't be doing live reactions. They're like, here again, I will be doing them when I feel like they're appropriate. But apart from that, that's all from me. So thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take me out!